again. Listen, we just had the most insane rainstorm. It rained all day, overnight. The pond is very full. It's doing well. We can look at this terrible mess of problem where I can't figure out how to make stairs, and then we can check out this sweet, clean fence. I did replant that mint that I pulled up and made the peppermint oil out of. Look at that. Everything is wet, but it made more mint. I'm completely excited about that. I put other seeds in there. I even put a peach pit, like maybe something's gonna grow, but I ate the heck out of this cilantro, and I'm gonna cut and dry the dill, and then the mint is just gonna do whatever it needs to do for the rest of the time it's alive. I've tried. I've realized that this is much more of like me establishing a garden than like, look at the prolific growth we've had. I don't think all of the things I've planted, the vegetables, are getting pollinated. So I don't think we're gonna have much success unless I get one of those little bee houses, pollinator houses, or we have more of these plants growing and more chances for this to have success. But hey, beans, we can live, I guess you could live on beans. So many weeds, so many weeds. These are daisies that seem to bloom late. I don't know, maybe it's the type of soil, but now I'm starting to get into the situation where I don't know what to do besides replace all the soil in so many of these beds in these places where I've had success last year with cosmos seeds, but most of the flowers I planted this year, they did not happen. They just did not happen. But anyway, I have to weed this. It's a frog, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Hey, there's a borage. There's a borage. There's one. There's a few more gonna go. I mean, I like that the forest is like right there and I can just whoop and chuck shit. That is where poison ivy was. Please don't be there again. Poison ivy is weird because like once you pull the vine, it doesn't, like it's proliferating maybe just in spring. I'd have to look that up. I don't know. But in my experience, like you pull that vine and then it does not, then it's gone at least. If that was its attempt. They're sad, but they're there. Everything that blooms here for the summer is done and must be trimmed. It's not a tight weave, but when these leaves go, we can pull in even more of the sticks and have that natural fence get going. Morning from the outside in the Northeast. I've got a short task today. These are fruit bags. They cover the things I'm growing to protect them because I've got questions about these strawberries and then I've got worries about tomatoes. And as much as I would love to be outside and be doing a lot more, it's not okay out here right now. The Canadian wildfire smoke is on top of us and I get like 10 minutes before I'm all sorts of inflamed and swollen in my nose and my nose is running and I can't breathe. So I'm just gonna do this really quick. Look who's here. That's a baby pickerel frog. They're, I think, one of the only toxic frogs in New York. So don't pick him up, but he's super cute. It's a little guy. I watered this morning, so everything is nice and soaked. And yesterday was so super hot. But I'm gonna cover some things with these bags. Not that there's any issues. I see there's nothing chewed. Still just gonna try this precaution and see what happens. The other thing I've learned through doing this garden is where things need to be planted next year. Where most of the sun is back here, not here. Unless we get some pine trees taken out, or else they take themselves out at this point. It's just not enough. I don't think it's enough sun for these to grow the best they can. And like the things I planted, the seedlings won't move from seedling. Clearly I have things to improve upon, I can admit that. There's a lot of bags. I think it's time I pulled a carrot out and took a look. I'm nervous, but I'm ready. I got a little more weeding to do here, but things are happening. This one gets wet when the sprinkler hits it right here, just right. Still growing. I've seen no more attempts on the garden. I wish I could tell you I have a solution for this gate, but I don't yet. This is a lot of bags. I guess I'll be good to go for the far future. Let's go. We gotta get inside. This is bad. It's very orange and weird and hazy. Don't want to be in this long. Whether you're really into gardening or a fan of Tolkien, join me at the Eisengarden by hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you know when I upload. You can always leave a comment and hit the thumbs up to help me out a little more. Thanks for watching.